Okay, so people close to Braun aren't ruling out the possibility of him finishing his career elsewhere, per The Athletic. Questionable source, take it with a grain of salt. They write a lot of clickbait sometimes. So might James think about finishing his career elsewhere in pursuit of a fifth ring? When posed that question, both league sources close to James and team sources would not rule that possibility out. And that was before the revealing elimination game. Honestly, I think it would probably be in LeBron James' best interest to at least entertain the idea of leaving so you can put some pressure on the Lakers to make this roster better. I think if he does have the intention of going back to LA, which he probably should, they have to explore the potential. They have to explore potentially trading Austin Reeves because you don't really need him when you have LeBron and Luka on your team. Try to use him as leverage to package with maybe another player like Rui. You need a starting caliber big, a guy that can catch lobs, can give you probably 15 and 10, probably 1 to 2 blocks a game. You need that at least from your center if you're going to be a team that competes in the playoffs, especially with Luka being the head of the snake. Now, if you do entertain the idea of going somewhere elsewhere, I think it makes most sense for you to go back home to Cleveland. Like I've said previously, they have a team that's ready to compete now, and you would just have to take a serious pay cut. You would have to be willing to leave the money off the table to ultimately get your fifth ring. Which, hey, at this point, why not? That's the only thing you're really playing for at this moment is championships. You've already shattered damn near every statistical accolade you can achieve. So might as well entertain the idea of going back to Cleveland. But I understand that your family's in LA, Bronny's in LA, and that would just be a lot to dedicate yourself to at this point in your career. But hey, if it's either to me, go to Cleveland or stay in LA because I don't really see you going to another team that makes sense or has the marketability that a player of you warrants by joining a team of that nature. I would say maybe the Knicks, but they would have to give up too much to get you, and then there would be no point of you even going there. So either stay in LA and force them to fix that roster and upgrade it to be a legitimate contender, because once that trade didn't go through with Charlotte, that really hindered your ability to compete for a championship this season, as we saw that in the first round, and had everyone thinking, had you guys had Anthony Davis, would you have lost to Minnesota in the first round? And a lot of people are saying, I don't think that would have happened because AD would have closed all the defensive gaps that your team was showing, and he would have dominated on the offensive side of the ball as well, to where Luka can only do one of those two things. So, hey, hope Braun figures this out. If you're not going to stay in LA, go to Cleveland. If not, stay in LA and give it another round. So we'll see what happens.